do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
You can act like a man. What's the matter with you?
Once you cross over, there are things in the darkness that can keep your heart from ever feeling the light again.
I'm a violent man, a terrible, powerful, violent man. Value loyalty above all else.
What can I do? What can I do? You can act like a man. What's the matter with you?
You're a monster.
All right. Stop that there. What's up, dudes?
John, I got a problem with this guy over here, Louis Beans.
I don't care. I don't care. My jokes don't go over. I don't care. Everybody.
Yeah, word is bond.
All right. Thanksgiving here. What's up, dudes? Okay, first up, number one. If anybody wants neutron elements, isotope neutron elements, you just want it for free. The first person who says they want it can have it. I have a cereal that I don't need. I have the full advanced version. Plugin Boutique is giving away, basically giving it away if you buy anything. And I bought some stuff yesterday and got another license for neutron elements. I don't need it. So anybody wants it, the first comment either in the live stream or in the playback, just leave a comment, and the first person who comments can have the serial number. All right, man. Scalar, I got that yesterday. Let's hop into this here. Then we'll go over some sales. Let's look at Scalar. Scalar is pretty cool here. Come here to Plugin Boutique, and we'll grab Scalar real quick. All right. So Scalar will detect, analyze what key or scale you're in by playing some notes and or chords. You can explore a bunch of different scales and chords, build them up and whatnot. So, with scales, for example, hit play there, not hearing anything yet, because I have that on solo. And click into the scale. Just makes it a bit quicker instead of having to, go to your keyboard, play things in, or to draw things in with your pencil tool, right? Especially if you know what chords you want. Just head in here, drag them in, which is the cool part. You can just grab them, drag it right in to Pro Tools in this case, and there you go. But the real cool thing about this is the sounds you're hearing on it right now are coming from Scalar. They have a bunch of built-in sound patches here. So here's a guitar. Get arpeggio. Strumming. But the cool thing is, close it down, we can actually trigger anything that we want with Scalar. So do I have another instrument track? No. Let me go and create one. And instrument track. There we go. Let me drag this up here. And what about put contact on it, I think. Let's grab native instruments, and we'll go with contact 5. Load that up. There we go. And let's say we want to trigger. Well, just give me, I guess we could do the grandeur, I guess. That would be all right. For now, anyway. All right. So all you need to do for scalar is make sure your MIDI input for your, the track you want to trigger, make sure you're using the output of scalar. So just come here, make sure that's the output up here. I mean, scalar out, we do all channels, and that should do what we want. We can turn off the sound in here, of course. And make sure that's, there we go. So now we're actually triggering any instrument that we want. Cool. Of course, there's a lot of other stuff you can do with this. We have full song chords set up here. You can just drag any of those in that you want, or you could even drag them down to your pads here. And then listen to it. And if you like it, we can just drag that whole sequence in. It's all set up and ready to go. Make sure those two are on solo. Of course, that's because I have whole notes on right here. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. This one here is worth getting because, I'm mentioning it because it's actually on sale today. So you can grab this one. It's like 36 bucks, which is not too bad. It's a good tool for composing, sketching things out real quick. So you're not always having to, head over to your keyboard. Although, of course, it works with, let me come over to my keyboard here. It works with your keyboard as well. Let me get this one off and put this one on here. So I have the sound off right now, but any key I hit, it will tell me what that key is, or the chord. So pretty cool stuff that you can do with this. It's different than something like Auto Theory, which is more for input, which can be useful as well. But this is, whenever you're composing a lot of stuff, and you're going through all of this stuff, sometimes you know what you want, or maybe you don't know what you want, right? There might be a sound you want, and say, that kind of sounds cool. You just drag it in. You drag it in from anywhere. Instead of having to head to your, arm the track, record everything, you can just head right in here. Bada bing, you're ready to go. Of course, stretch those notes out if you want it to be a little bit longer there. And we could, let me go to the contact library. Factory is what I want. Get rid of this for now. Let's go for the cello ensemble. There we go. Set it up just like that. So it's much quicker to, sketch out your compositions and things like that just by using scalar here, and they're loaded with pretty much every different scale and mode. So here's a Mixolydian in A flat. Listen to it. Check the chords. Right click, I could generate a parallel harmony, edit the chord, add to progression. Change our types. We could go to, say, up or down an octave, which I don't think I'm going to trigger there, but maybe go down. Go up here. Of course, once you find something you want, just throw it in. Or, of course, build up the entire progression. I'm just dragging all these down here. And then I could change this to, say, half notes and drag all that MIDI in all at once, and there is that progression set up. Just like this one's worth picking up if you do a lot of composing. You can also, have you ever heard of MixCraft Pro 8? I've heard of it. I've never used it though. No, I use Pro Tools and occasionally FL Studio is pretty much what I usually use. I've never actually used it. Anyway, I can drag. So this is on arpeggio now. I can drag that in. Drag this one in. So, you know, it just makes it easier to set things up real quick, right? Especially whenever you're composing. You can get some new ideas that maybe you wouldn't think of because there's tons of chord variations, different voicings. Let me turn off arpeggio. Plus, we have more slots here. Have you tried Live10? No, I don't use Ableton. I used Ableton a long time ago. Whenever you bought Pro Tools, it would come with a light version of Ableton. I never liked the way it worked, just because of the way I work. You know, I like Pro Tools just because it's more of like a desk. But I have used Bitwig, and it's sort of interesting. You know, Bitwig and Ableton are close into what they can do and the way they're set up. You know, it's just I haven't used Live, so I can't really comment on it. It's a, you know, a lot of if you're doing dance mixes, I guess, or you're doing EDM stuff like that, electronic music, then you might want to give Live a try. I think they have a free trial of it, and there's always light versions that are pretty capable, but. No, I don't use Live, but I have used it before. It's just you know, I like Pro Tools. I like FL Studio. Studio One's a good one as well. I don't have that one, but you know, the way it operates is pretty much like a mixing or a standard recording studio, which is sort of the way, you know, Pro Tools is set up. You got your faders. You're recording in a sort of a linear fashion, sort of, right? You got your tracks, and the way things work within FL Studio is a little bit different. It's sort of like a hybrid of those two, you know? Yeah, FL Studio 12. Well, I have FL Studio 20. A really cool thing about FL Studio is you buy it one time and you own it forever, and you get all of the updates forever. So it's not like Pro Tools or a lot of these other things where you're paying for updates, you're paying for a lot of stuff, you know, all the time. With FL Studio, you buy it once, as long as it's, I don't remember if it's the producer bundle, it's one of the bundles. That you buy. I think it's the $199 one and up. And then you get like every update. Yeah, FL Studio is pretty cool. You know, for guitar though, things like that, it's like standard sort of music where you're actually recording, which is what I do most of. Is actually, well, not really actually. For MIDI production, you know, Live10, FL Studio, stuff like that, you might actually prefer that more. You know, it just depends on how you want to work. It's a different way to work. Same thing with FL Studio. It's a different way to work where you can make, you know, a bunch of little progressions and then drag them in and paint them in. The reason why I don't usually use it for recording things like guitar or something is because of the use of Edison and the way you have to record into Edison, and then you can drag that in. Now, you can record directly to a track, but the problem with that is in FL Studio, the audio, the flow of audio actually runs through the plugin. So whenever you record guitar, you're actually recording the affected guitar, so you can't go back later and change you know, the amp sim that you happen to have on there. Whereas with Pro Tools, if I record a guitar in, I'm recording just the dry guitar, and it's only being affected by the insert, you know, sort of like you get with like a desk or something like that. So, but yeah, FL Studio 12 is definitely worth checking out for sure. For sure. All right, so that's Scalar. A little bit about it. I'll probably do a longer video on it eventually whenever I get time. But it's on sale right now at Plugin Boutique. 26% off, $36 US. Totally worth it. You know, between this and say Auto Theory, you know, I would go for this if you could only get one. Now, I also have Auto Theory, but I don't use it as much as I would use Scalar. Just because using Scalar, I don't have to head over to the keyboard all the time because I have my keyboard sort of out of the way. And if I know the chords I want, instead of having to come in here, right, and grab my pencil tool and draw them in, I can just pop up Scalar real quick, grab my chord, throw it in, build up the progression really quick. All right, next thing here, let's go on to these sales we got here. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants, I mentioned this up top, I have a serial number for Neutron Elements. If if anybody wants that, I'll just send you the serial number. The first person who wants it can have it. Also, if you just want to get it yourself, you can come here to Plugin Boutique. The link is in the description below, by the way. And you can get Neutron elements basically for $1 because they have... here we go. So like a plugin here is $1, right? This is $1 today. This is $1 today. And with any purchase, at least until I believe it's November 30th, you can also get Neutron elements for free, as long as you spend like $1. Get my freaking microphone set up better. All right. So there's Scalar, worth getting. Some of these other ones are worth getting too. Halcyon's worth getting. If you don't have Vacuum Pro, I already have Vacuum Pro, but it's $1. Nebula's pretty cool. I have that in here. I believe I have it. Let me see. Let me kick these off solo. And we'll come in here and that's Sound Spot, right? Nebula. There it is. I don't even know what I have on this track.
I don't even know if I still like you.
Yeah, it's a delay.
I don't even know if
Pretty cool, right?
I don't even know.
Turn this back on.
I don't even know if I still like you.
Delay, LFO, chorus, turn those on or off. Just the chorus and the filter there. Grab it here.
I don't even know if I still like me.
So it's a pretty cool effect. You know, it's worth $1 for sure. For the sound spot. Halcyon's pretty cool too. Do you follow trap rap music? No, I do not. I don't really follow a lot of current music. I don't know. It just starts sounding the same to me after a while.
I do love fried chicken.
Get on with it.
Louie, Beans, I want my money.
The truth is that you're a sick, twisted man.
Go on now.
It's the soundboard I set up here.
John, I got a problem with this guy over here. Louie Beans.
You know, I usually follow, I don't, you know, I don't know, man. I'll have to get into that some other time. No, I don't really follow trap rap music. You know, I prefer metal, personally. Metal, I like cinematic stuff, you know. Yeah, thank God you don't follow trap rap music, because I don't. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just, you know, I don't follow it. I just, you know, I have my own opinions on that, which I'll go into some other time, but not today. Anyway, back to the plugin sales, man. Yeah, spend $1, get Neutron elements for free, $129 usually. But if you don't want to spend $1, again, just, you know, leave a comment and I'll send whoever does it first, I'll give you the serial for free, because I don't need it. I already have the advanced version. But let's go ahead and move on to some other sales here, dudes. Audio Assault. $5 sale, man. $5 for every single plugin. So Emperor, which I have a live stream on Emperor, going through everything about it. It's a great sounding amp, great for gent, great for metal. Even you could probably do kind of rocky stuff if you turn that gain down some. It's a really great amp, especially for $5. Dominator, which I believe I have a video on Dominator. I have a video on Bulldozer. Those are good buys too. I think they're all on sale for $5 today. This is the year. Grinding Machine too. Let's see if that's $5 today. Yep, $5, dude. Worth it for $5. What do we got here? What else we got here? Druminator. I think I have that one too. I think I have a video on Druminator somewhere out there. $5. Worth it for $5, you know. Not bad at all. So this link also for Audio Assault is in the description below. If you want to buy some pretty good plugins on sale. I haven't used the HQ2, but I hear it's pretty cool in the way it works. I have quite a bit of plugins, and you know, I'm trying not to buy things even when they're on sale, unless they're amp heads. I buy pretty much every reasonably priced amp head out there. I'm not going to spend $3 on the description below. 50% off. They have, what do they got? What I usually use from them is the pianos, which are pretty good. But, come up here again. Addictive drums. A lot of people like addictive drums. It sounds great. I don't have it. I usually use BFD3. Some of the, it might get loud stuff, which we'll get to in a minute, because that's also on sale today. Let me head over here and let me load up addictive keys here real quick. Excellent audio. Addictive keys. Let's see if I have this machine authorized or not. I don't even know. What do you know? I do. Cool. So 50% off everything they have. Let me see if I can play this here. Nope. Not that one. This one here. There we go. Sounds good. Other pianos they got in here. Modern upright. Mark 1. And I don't have this one here, the Electric Grand. But if you want some pretty cool pianos for 50% off, they are worth at least checking out. All right, that link is in the description below. What we got over here now. Have you ever sampled of records? What do you mean? You mean have I ever sampled records? Have you ever sampled of records before? What do you mean, dude? Like sampled and then put them in another song? No, I don't. I haven't done that. No. I use samples sometimes. You can buy a lot of samples from Loop Masters. I have a video on oh Jesus, what's it called? Loop Cloud. Get Loop Cloud for free. You get a bunch of samples for free there. A lot of great samples through Loop Masters. I have a video on that as well. Have you? Yeah. No, I've never sampled records and then like used them in something else before. Not like that. I mean, other for podcasting, you can sample things here and there and usually use a little part and that's fine, right?
Yeah, word is bond. Word is bond. Go on now.
Next level.
You're a classic narcissist.
Right. But no, I don't use them in anything else. Have you ever samples off a record like what a beat maker does? No, I don't really make beats. No, and you can get a lot of samples from, like I said, Loop Masters, Splice. I think there's Sounds now. Plenty of samples there that you can get that won't cause you any problems down the line, because I'm currently fighting 2 copyright claims right now from a stupid. I don't want to get into it. People are stupid, but yeah, you're gonna fight copyright claims if you do that and you put it in. Well, I mean, you might. It sort of depends on what you sample, and like how you use it. Some people, what they do is they'll buy loops or they'll buy MIDI. Then they'll make a song with it, which is fine. I mean, the royalty-free MIDI and loops, that's what they're for everybody to, you purchase your license and then you use them. But some people, they'll use them, then they'll have that record where they use that piece, and they'll have the entire record fingerprinted, and you can't use fingerprint technology on something that you don't own exclusive rights to. Now, you own the exclusive rights to the composition if you use royalty-free loops or if you use royalty-free MIDI loops, right, and run it through, a drum, or you run it through, a piano, whatever. You can still copyright the composition, but you can't copyright the individual, the individual portions. But what some people just don't understand is they then copyright everything. They have YouTube fingerprinted, and then it just makes a mess for everybody who's purchased, and has rights to use the same samples or has rights to use the same MIDI. And TuneCore is awful about that. They are horrible about that. But anyway, I digress on that issue. Where's my soundboard?
All I feel is hate.
All right, man. It might get loud, Black Friday sale. I have demos, videos on every single plugin that they have. 1989 verbs, like $10 now. Worth getting. I do have a video on that. Yeah, I have a video on every single one of these drums as well, and the Koji there, and the Gent Hugga. It's like Meshuggah. It's like Gent Hugga. $5 today, man. $5. I think that this is a closeout sale for this one here, but you can still get it for $5. Also, all their MIDI packs, $5 if you need some drum MIDI. That's another sale. Another sale. On to Plugin Alliance, one of my favorite plugin companies out there, because they make quality stuff. The problem, of course, is it is extremely expensive. And one of the cool things about Plugin Alliance, do you have Instagram? Yes, I do. I think it's BenoniStudio. I try to get everything the same. Yeah, I think it's BenoniStudio on Instagram as well. I have it. It's all linked on my YouTube page. It's all linked on my website. If you go to BenoniStudio.com, up in the top area, you'll let me just go there. Boom. And it's going. Right there's the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stupid stuff that I hate. Except for Instagram. Instagram's alright. I don't really like Twitter or Facebook or up here as well. And you can also always come here. And if you want to save 10% on Waves plugins, I always have a little ad thing right there. Which is not really an ad, it's just, it's a referral link right there. Alright. So BenoniStudio Alliance is unlike other plugin manufacturers that might have their own sort of serial numbers that you have to type in, which is kind of annoying. Or some people don't like iLock, right? Well, the cool thing about Plugin Alliance is hello from France, hello from the US. What's up, dude? The cool thing about Plugin Alliance is you can authorize your plugins to any kind of a dongle that you want. Well, not iLock, but any kind of a USB flash drive that you want. And I believe I have a video on that somewhere. I don't know where. It's somewhere on my channel, but it's pretty quick and easy to do. Same thing you can do with Waves, by the way. You can authorize your Waves plugins either to your computer or to any USB drive, USB flash drive. Same thing with Plugin Alliance. So that's pretty cool. Also, once you buy a certain amount of Plugin Alliance plugins, you'll get sort of a discount every single month. So, depending on how much you spend within a year, like every month right now, I'm getting like a $25 coupon every single month. If I spent more, I'd get a $50 coupon every month. I think it even goes up to $75 a month. So that's another cool thing about Plugin Alliance. They are expensive plugins, but they are definitely worth investing in. So their plugin, or their Black Friday plugin sale. What we got here, man. Okay, it's a bit expensive. I mean, it's worth it, $129 for the BX console in. But, yeah. I don't know, dude, $129. Digital V3, I don't have that one. BX Opto, $39, not too bad. BX Rock Rack for $39. That's worth getting. I have a video showing all the features of that one. Shed Spread, I have this. I've never done a video on it, but it's worth getting as well for $19. The tuner, this is one of the best tuners out there for $5. Definitely worth getting. The Engel VS, this is the absolute best guitar amp out there right now. I talk about it constantly. I have a few live streams on it and several videos about it. It is the best, single best. Like if you could only have one guitar amp plugin, it would be this Engel E646 VS. $89. Sounds like a lot. It is. I have a discount code to get it for $39, but unfortunately I can't give it out because it's personalized to me. Apparently, otherwise I would. But for $89, you're going to be set for your guitar amps for a long time to come. Because I mean, it's one model, but it's modeled incredibly well. Let me head over here. See if I have it loaded up anywhere. No, I don't. I'll go to it real quick here. Plugin Alliance, where you at? Here we go. This here. There we go. That's the amp. I don't have my guitar plugged in, so I can't play through it, but I have plenty of videos on this on my channel already. You know, it goes from extremely raging heavy with our channel 3s and channel 4s. Channel 1, it gets 100% clean here. Then you can go to channel 2 and crunch it up just, you know, just a little bit. Then you have over 60 impulse responses included. So, you know, instead of choosing a mic and an amp and then moving them around, right? With this, you just choose the entire impulse response. And of course, if you have your own impulse responses, you just bypass this section and you can use whatever impulse responses you want in any impulse response loader that you want. Just got a message here. No, Instagram. Okay. All right. So $89. It is expensive, but it sounds, you know, it's the absolute best, especially if you want to do 7-string guitars, 8-string guitars, 9-string guitars. This thing cuts through, man. The Chandler here, I don't have that one yet. I might pick it up. I don't know. Again, I have a lot of Plugin Alliance plugins, so I get a heavy hitters discount, so I can get that for like $14. But that's the cool thing about being having a lot of plugins from Plugin Alliance is you get extra discounts. But those are worth getting if you want to spend the money. If you don't want to spend that much, you know, get Rock Rack. You know, it has 8 different amps in there. It's $39. Sounds great. You know, worth getting. Dent 2, $29. That's not too bad. I have that one as well. Let's see. Well, Boom's not on sale. That's way too much. Do not buy this for $75. It's not worth $75. I think I got it for like $5 at one point. It's a cool plugin, but it ain't worth $75. Stereo Maker, I wish they would have this one on sale. I have this one. I use it all the time. $129 just for this. I mean, it's cool, but it will be on sale eventually. If you ever see it on sale for $30, pick this one up because you will use it all the time. Drum Exchanger, that's pretty cool. $199. Not worth $199, but it is worth, you know, $50 if it goes on sale later on here. All right. So Plugin Alliance is linked in the description below if you want to check out these. You know, at least pick up the tuner. It's $5, man. It's $5. It's a great tuner. Works for guitar and bass. Of course, it shows flats instead of sharps, which is a little annoying. I wish they would just have an option to switch that around, but they don't. But it's one of the most accurate tuners out there, especially for $5. All right, so the last thing is, we went through all those waves. Now, of course, there's, hold on a second. Pull this up here. 1 second. Boom, 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 boom. Come on now. Where's my soundboard?
Go on now. Go on now. Go on now.
Give me Streamlabs back. All right, Native Instruments has some sales. Have you ever seen them lowrider bicycles? Because I built them. I've seen them. I've never sale this year because, of course, Complete 12 just came out. I think it was last month or a month before that. But you can pick up Contact 6 for 50% off. Although, you know, one thing I always say about Native Instruments is while their products are very good, especially Contact, you know, everybody needs Contact. It's $199, right? $199 for Contact 6. Yeah, Complete 12. You might as well spend a little bit more because you get so much more. The Wit, hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? You know, you might as well get the full Complete 12. $600. It is expensive, but you know, I mean, it's not really a bad thing to purchase these individually. Like purchasing Contact 6 individually is not a bad thing because you will get, at least you should get a discount whenever if you want to upgrade to Complete 12. You know, it's $199 right now. There's not really, you know, I have, do I still have it loaded here? No, I don't. Let me get rid of addictive keys here. I have Complete 5 because I have, I have Contact 5 because I have Complete 11 Ultimate. Have you ever tried the free Contact? Yes, I actually have. I have the free Contact player installed as well. So right here where it says Contact, that's Contact 6, that's the player, and then Contact 5 AAX, that's the full version. You know, and I have to have the full version because I have a lot of libraries that require a full version, right? But I haven't, I haven't upgraded yet to the full version of Contact 6 because this is Contact 6 right here. It's extremely similar to Contact 5. And the upgrade price is, for what I get going from 11, 11 Ultimate to 12 Ultimate, it's like a $400 upgrade. So this is 5 here, and this is 6 here. This is the player, the free player. And anybody can get the free player. The problem with the free player is you can't load every single library. Some libraries require a full version, especially the ones that you get for free, where you come to files and you navigate to, whatever library. A lot of those require the full version, right? But yeah, if you don't have Contact, it's definitely worth getting the free player for sure. For sure. And if you want Contact, and Contact might be the only thing you're really going to use. So $199 isn't bad. It's just whenever you get complete, you're going to get so many more products. And yeah, it's $400 more, but it's worth it, especially if you go for Ultimate or the Ultimate Collectors. I'll eventually get the Ultimate Collectors, I guess. Just I don't want to spend $600 for an upgrade that's not really giving me anything I need right now. But anyway, I don't have Native Instruments link below, but you can always just type that in. I assume you're all capable of typing. Where's my soundboard?
Louie, Beans, I want my money.
Oh, hi, Mark. All I feel is hate.
I don't care. I don't care. My jokes don't go over. I don't care. Everybody.
Go on now.
All right, last up, guys. Waves has a pretty big sale. Okay, shop 50, man, get 1 free plugin. Shop 100, get 2 free plugins. And I have a 10% code in the description below. You can get another 10% off. So you can buy a couple $29 plugins, get 10% off of that. And that should get you to 50, right? And you should hopefully get at least 1 free plugin. Shop 100, get 2 free plugins. And they have some pretty good deals. Also, I forgot to mention this. There's a free plugin you can get at waves.com. Sibilance free. I haven't even opened this one up yet. Let me do that here. This one is free. Head to waves.com. And where is it here? S. There it is. Sibilance. First time I open this one up. Let me pull this off. Pull this off. Pull this off. Put this here.
I don't even know if I still like you. I don't even know if I still like me. Maybe I'm tripping.
Now we're just hearing just the S's there. Which this audio is already recorded pretty well.
Make it to the end of this year.
There we go. But that's, 100% free. So you might as well get it right here, waves.com. And let's go to this sale here. Look at the terms real quick, and I'm going to wrap this up. Because they always got freaking terms, right? Okay, so terms and conditions. You may choose 1 free plugin, limited to plugins priced at $29 if you spend $50 or more, not including taxes. So make sure if you're buying your plugins that you have a $50 total, not plus taxes. And it has to be in 1 transaction, and it has to be from the 22nd to the 25th. So today's the 22nd. So you have a few days. And up to 2 free plugins, of course, but those are limited to $29 each, and you have to spend 100 or more, not including taxes. All right. So both offers are valid for software purchases only, no hardware. Waves update plans, upgrades, which that kind of sucks. I was thinking of upgrading from gold to diamond. Diamonds are forever, as they say. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do my open here. I gotta do my open. I didn't even do it correctly. Come back here. What's up, dudes? What's up, ladies? All right, come on in here. Okay, enough of that. Forgot to do that earlier. Purchases toward the free plugins are not cumulative. All right, so make sure you do your transaction in one order if you want your free plugins. All right, if you do 40 and then 10 in another, guess what? You're not going to get a free plugin, bro. You're not. You can only take advantage of this offer once, you know. So if you order 50 in one transaction, 50 in another, you're only going to get one free plugin. So if you know you're going to want 2, 3, 4, 4 plugins at $29 or whatever it is, just buy them all at once. That way you can get 2 plugins for free. And it's capped at 2 free plugins per customer. So 101 transaction, 50 in another, you're only going to get your 2 free plugins. All right, so that's the, it doesn't say anything about not being able to use, yeah, doesn't say anything here about not being able to use referral codes. So you should be able to save another 10% and still qualify for that free plugin. I don't see anything here that says you can't use a code. So you can use that code in the description below. You want to save another 10%. All right, Shep's Omni-channel. This one is worth getting. I have a long live video on that. I go through everything. I think you can go through the entire manual. $30. Totally worth it. My opinion. Vocal Writer. This is definitely worth it. I've had this one for years. It's great. $30. Great. Gold. $99. Save 10% on that. You're good to go. Platinum. Diamond. That's not bad for Diamond. I thought about upgrading to that. I don't know. Let's see here. Do you watch Monday Night Raw? No, I used to. When I was younger. In the old days, wrestling was like, it was more hardcore because it was, of course, it was the Raw era. It was the Attitude era. So you had Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? You had The Rock. You had Chris Jericho, you had Chris Benoit, you had The Undertaker, you had Mankind, right? You had all these guys who would do anything. And that's, back then is when you can show blood, you could show all kinds of stuff. So that's, that's when I used to watch back then, but I haven't watched wrestling in at least 10 years at least, But yeah, I used to watch it back then, but no, I haven't watched in probably 10 years. Because you sound like John Cena. I think John Cena was sort of at the end of when I kind of stopped watching. I believe. That one, once they let you know. Let me see what else we got here real quick. I'm going to wrap this up. Kraemer Master Tape. That's pretty cool. $30. I have that one. Abbey Road Vinyl, have that one. This one is really awesome, too. You can do some pretty cool effects with this. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me think of what would be good. What do I have here? Let me solo this. Let me pull this off. I don't know how it's going to work on this, but I guess we'll find out. Waves. And what were we looking for? Abbey Road Vinyl, correct? Yep, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, John Cena made a rap CD. Yep, yeah. Yeah, I remember he would come out there in jean shorts. That's the coolest part of this. You can do that slow down. It's pretty cool that you can do that live, because a lot of times when you want to do a slowdown like that, you'll come up here to Audio Suite and you'll grab your You grab your different verify, right? And then you'll do do your slowdown that way. But you can do that live here, which is pretty interesting. So, that's the noise I'm hearing. I was hearing noise in my headphones. It's the noise from this plugin. That sort of analog noise that you get up. It's probably not going out over YouTube unless I crank it way up. So this is, this one's worth getting. You can do some pretty cool stuff with it, especially if you want to do, some sound design. You want to make something sound old, for example. This is pretty cool that you can do stuff like that with. You can also use it, of course, to impart just that sort of analog vibe. $30. $30, man. Torque, I don't have that one. I've heard good things about it, though. Bass Rider, $30. That's worth it. Here's the GEQ for 30. Do they not have... Okay, here's what I was looking for. The G channel. $30. That's not bad, dude. $30. If you like the sound, of this channel strip. We compare that to the Plugin Alliance version, which is 100. Or this is console in, sorry. Stop that. Stop. Go back. Here's the G. This is officially endorsed by SSL. But the G channel from Waves is also endorsed by SSL. Of course, you could always demo both of these and see which one sounds better. But for $30, I might pick that one up. I haven't decided yet on that one. It's not too bad. $30 for this, $30 for the other one. Then that would be $60, so you get another free plugin. I wish they would have that available on the upgrades, but they don't. I was going to go for Diamond today, but I don't know. Real ADT, $69 is a bit much. It's a great plugin. $69. I think I got it when they had it on for $39. Let me see if I can load that one up real quick. Okay, ADT. Bum. Here it is. Go mono to stereo. Bypass it. So we're getting that sort of double tracked, feel to that there with just this one plugin. It sounds really cool. With electric guitars running through there as well. You do it with vocals, do it with anything. Spread it really far. $69 today. It's a bit expensive. This one will go on sale eventually again for $29. Bass Slapper, Waves Tune, $29 up. You want some plugins today? Head over to Waves. The link is in the description below as well. And of course, don't forget that free plugin. Waves Sibilance. You can get that for free. 10% discount code again in the description. All right, so there are of course plenty of other sales going on out there. This is just some that not everyone already knows about. So one more time, Audio Assault, $5, 50% off at XLN, Native Instruments. What do they have? 50% off of 175 different things. Waves, It Might Get Loud, sale. Plugin Alliance, sale. And Plugin Boutique, sale. And check out Scalar. You can download the demo of Scalar. It's worth the $36. It's usually closer to $50, so it's definitely worth the $36. And they have plenty of $1 plugins here. for the Black Friday sale as well. Boom, 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 boom. Bada boom. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. Let me set up this outro. Outro there. My soundboard.
Get on with it.
All I feel is hate.
I do love fried chicken.
The truth is that you're a sick, twisted man.
Oh, hi, Mark.
You can act like a man!
Yeah, word is bond. Go on now. Go on now. Go on now. Go on now. Go on now.
I know a ravishing Dane who would adore you. She's slightly cross-eyed, and there's something very hypnotic about her gaze.
All right, dudes, that's all I got for today, man. Go check out those sales. Get some plugins on sale today and stock up with some, or don't. You know, if you got enough plugins, forget about it.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
Once you cross over, there are things in the darkness that can keep your heart from ever feeling the light again.
I'm a violent man, a terrible